Hello everybody and welcome back to Stationeers. My name is Ryan and today we're going to mix things up a little bit. For those eagle-eyed ones among you, you may have noticed that the length of the video is, well, more than an hour. The 1 hour length isn't really working for me, so instead we're going to play this until I'm done. And hopefully we'll get some progress made. Now, quick shout out to, basically everyone who joined the live stream on Sunday. That was fantastic, and hopefully we will see you on the future ones. Also, a quick note, just to say, I apologize for the last two videos. I screwed up and there was no game audio. If you didn't notice, it's because it's the moon, doesn't really matter. If you did notice, well, what are you going to do? But let's slow down a little bit. I need to get myself organized because this place is looking pretty terrible right now. Last time I placed the furnace and it's here kind of ready. Obviously it isn't insulated, so whatever is in there is currently cooling, which is fine, but we don't want it to burst this furnace. Although I don't think liquid will burst the furnace, but it will burst any pipes we connect to it. So I want to try and get the furnace done today. I want to get the workshop all done and all connected. If we can get it sealed, great. If we can get it pressurized, even greater. But we will see whether that happens. So let me make my face tiny. See, I even remembered to do that today. We are improving on life. So I started putting, well, walls and windows here, but realistically, I probably don't. No, screw it. You know what? The whole bloody workshop can be windows. I don't care. It's fine. Pressure is not going to be an issue. We're not going to get to that kind of pressure. I don't tend to make my bases go above like 70 kPa. Anything more than that is just wasted. I would rather store whatever it is in a tank. So what have we got? We've got no windows. So I want to get this place relatively, like, we could say we're going to have a base at the end of this video. That is my aim. And the video will not end until that either happens or until I've had enough. So we'll see whichever comes first. Now, I don't think I have any steel, which doesn't really bode well. I mean, I've got tons of iron. Let's get all this out the hole. Did you hear the suit lady? Yes, that is right. I got my audio sorted. I was a numpty because I basically forgot to change it after playing PlanetCraft with Sophie. What are you going to do? Yeah, so coal. I've got the 50 coal. And I've got... I have basically got quite a lot of iron. So we should be okay to do some more steel. I need to get this guy vented. The 11.9 megapascal in there is too much. However, what we could probably do is stick our iron in here and just let it get processed. Because we're above 100 degrees C, we should be able to melt all this iron and the coal. Then what we'll do is we'll vacuum out the furnace, put a little bit of ice in, and we should be able to make our steel relatively easy. If I can today as well, I would like to get some tier 2 alloys made, but I'm probably overreaching there a little bit. So I need to connect a pipe to the output, which I think is the top one. It is, and we need a cowl on that. So I see no cowl. Let's quickly get one made. This is the wrong printer. This is the printer. And let's get ourselves a cowl made, shall I? That'll take a second. And then we'll be able to get the furnace emptied. Excuse-moi. It isn't going to come out ridiculously hot, but it is going to come out at a pretty high pressure. So we want to make sure we're not doing this too quick, because you can damage your pipes just by the high pressure. Or at least that's what I've experienced anyway, on the outside of the pipes. So if we turn this guy on, turn this guy off, and he's complaining because you probably need to connect both the input and the output, which is fine. Let's just get that done. That is not an issue at all. You and you. Okay, are you going to error now? You are not going to error now. Fine. Let's get you releasing that pressure. It's a waste, I know, I get it. But you know what, at this point, I just want it gone. We've got plenty of CO2 over here, as what you saw last time, at a relatively nice temperature, so I'm not too concerned. Anything that this furnace off gases into the atmosphere, we can get back easily. It is not an issue in the slightest. So once you are done, I need to make sure I've got some ice, because that would be a good start, wouldn't it? Oh, we're fine. We've got loads, we're fine. We'll give that a second. I do need to go and sort out something. Waste tank. Let's go and do that while we're waiting for the furnace to depressurize. Having that frame there is just so much nicer now. We don't have to worry about having to hop, skip, and jump our way into here. And that potato, I don't know if it's still in here. I've got no idea. We're just going to pretend it's not there. While I'm in here, let's get ourselves some water. And if we can, get ourselves some food. We've got potatoes. We are winning at life. Give me one of them. These guys are thriving, so we're all good there. Thank you kindly. And we is good. Yes. I also need to go and replace my battery, but I'm pretty sure I have a large battery on hand. I do. Look at me all prepared and everything. Right, you should be empty now. Do I have anything else to produce while I'm doing this? I don't think I do. No, that's fine. So let's just chuck in. We don't need much, so we'll do a couple of oxides. Well, that was one oxide because it melted in my hand. Let me just get rid of some of these windows. You and where the hell's my mining belt? Mining backpack, sorry. And then I'm gonna need to melt that oxide. And then if I go for 1, 2, 3, one of those melted, and now we go da-da-da-da-da. And that should allow us, yeah, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Boom, we got our steel, we're good. So let's go and get some more of the windows made. So I need, what is that? That's 4, 7, 10, just for that bit there. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. We'll go for 35 plus the 10. Let's go for 50. Just completely round it up. Why the hell not? So we're going to get 50 of those, which is going to be quite a lot of steel. But that is fine. This guy over here can go. And what I think I'm going to do, just to maximize my time so we're not wasting it, let's go and do some mining, shall we? I do need to make another mining backpack. Need some iron. Stick you in. Come on, move, windows. Right. Get me a mining backpack. We don't need to go out for long. Just long enough to get some, like, iron, copper. I know we've already got a bit here, but let's keep on top of it, shall we? So stick you there, give me that. How are we looking? 68%, fine. Do I have a tracker? I do not have a tracker. Oh no, I've got my tablet and I've got a tracker there, fine. And have we got any flares? We've got 12 flares, so if we get lost, we're okay. So I don't want to go too far, mainly because I do have those windows being printed and I don't want to waste all my steel. However, we've got this gold, we'll grab that silver. And I've also seen some iron on the other side of the crater, which I'm going to go and grab. But we're going to just try and keep on top of our ore. We've got no reason to be running out now. If I can try and get the glass printed, that would improve things tenfold. However, I'm not going to promise I'm going to get that done today. Because we all know I'm very, very slow at this game. Oh, there's some bloody invar here. That's good to know. Okay, so let's go see how many walls we've got printed. Don't think that's going to be 50, but it's an awful lot. Let's find out. They stack into 30s, don't they, these guys? So that's 30. So I need another 20. Any more? Excuse me. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, we did good coming back. That was good timing. I managed to get quite a lot of iron, but I am going to go back out and do some mining while it's daylight. I just want to get this last wall made so I don't waste all that steel. Oh, never mind. I pressed the button. Trigger happy. That's fine. Right, quickly do some more mining. Okay, I think that is probably enough mining. And I'm pretty sure I can see my base over there. Or not. And don't worry, it is not lost on me that I took my tracker and didn't turn the beacon on. I remembered as I was mining, which obviously always works very well. Did I walk 0 or 360? I can't remember. I remember thinking I need to remember which way I walked. Oh no, it'll be 180. Yeah, okay, fine. So I think I live in this direction. Pretty sure. And I need to make sure I'm sure because I'm going to run out of oxygen pretty sharpish. Oh, flares. Aha. Whoops, daisy. Right. Pew. Nope. 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 Where is base? Oh, there it is. Look, we can see it's light over there. Flares didn't help, but it's nice to have. Right, stick you in there. But yeah, I got plenty of ore, loads of iron, loads of coal, so we'll be able to make more of these windows should we need to. Also picked up a supply of silicon, albeit a small amount, but still better than nothing. Let me get you vented out. Because it would be nice to get some plastic made. I don't have much silicon. Oh no, I do have a little silicon actually. Silicon, silicon. Excuse me. Because I'm pretty sure these guys use plastic. Am I right or am I wrong? Yeah, plastic. Okay, so make me plastic sheets. Right, that is that. Oh yeah, damn. I need to sort out my oxygen. So quick, put that in there. Is this my oxygen one? I can't remember. I think so. Yeah, that's fine. Stick you in there. And we're good momentarily, so that's fine. Okay, you are about empty, so that is good. Here's some plastic sheets. Again, we're going to need like 50 of these, but it's fine. After we've done this, we're going to need loads of glass. Where are my walls? So these are going to go... Oh yeah, my jetpack's empty as well. It's all going very well. I don't have anywhere to fill my jetpack up. It was over here, so now we're a little bit jetpackless, but that's fine. And we're going just for a big old window box, really. So we're going to go... Nope. You and you. You and you. You and you. Oh no, there's bloody plastic sheets flying all over the shop. Pick all these up. Right, let's turn off the auto leave. I don't know how many I've got just dotted all over the place now. Give me all of these and you. Oh, yep, you, and you. We've got one over here. And then there was one that went down here. Yep, there. Give me that. I could use my waste tank for my jetpack, but I'm not going to. Because that is a proper waste of CO2. So we're not doing that. But I think if we got enough of these walls up and around, then the game would consider this a room and we wouldn't then have the low gravity issue that we've currently got. But my hope is that we get all this built and that happens. Kind of need to get the roof in place before it considers this a room, though. Is this too many windows? I feel like this is probably too many windows. Am I going to stop? Nope. You and you. I've not really been building bases out of windows. I've always been doing frames and we're getting out of that habit. So, windows galore. Oh, I missed that one. Right, I should have some more. Yep, got some more there. And let's do this. And yeah, we'll be fine. Oh no, come on. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. I think I'm gonna have enough. Pretty positive I'm gonna have enough here. It's probably a mistake putting the tank inside, but it's fine. It's fine. It may or may not teach us a lesson. Who the hell knows? All right. So now we need to put the windows on the walls. I still don't like the fact that I can't put something on the back of that, but we're going to pretend that everything is fine. So I need 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 more windows. Okay. It's not quite being classed as a room yet, but we're getting there slowly. Make me some more walls. And in the meantime, can we stick some more plastic in any of these? What about you? Yep, there we go. I've also gone against what I normally do. Usually, I build the white side of the window or the wall on the inside. But somebody mentioned that by putting the window on the outside of the base, any cables and pipes that you see will be on the inside of the base. And so I think they work as insulation, but also it's easier to take down if you need to. So that's what we're going with anyway. Whether or not this works, I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. So I need to do you, and you. Oh fuck! No. Luckily, the moon has no gravity. Well, lack of gravity here, so I didn't just pummel something to my death. Which is nice. I don't know how many more of these I need, so just stop there for a second.
Hydration critical.
Thank you, suit lady. You. I need 3 more, I think, and then just plastic sheets. Because I do not have enough plastic sheets for all of this. And I definitely haven't got any more. 1. Come on. There we go. Make me a frame whilst I remember. Just 1 of. And then I need plastic. Thank you kindly. Right, take you. You're going to go down here. And then these guys are going to go there, there, and there. Perfect. Now, we'll just put some of these down. Hopefully the plastic sheets are not flying all over the shop. But I'll go and check in a second. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 35, 36, 39, 42, 45, 46. Yowza, auto leave. Look at you go. The problem I'm going to have with this, well, I don't think it's a massive problem, but we should be able to sort it out because we're on the moon, is going to be that the heat that we gain from the sun hitting the windows. The sun hits any window, then obviously there is heat gain inside the base. I assume it multiplies with the amount of windows that we have, but I guess we'll find out. It just means that we need to keep on top of our cooling, but it won't be difficult considering it's a vacuum. We are going to run out of steel. No, we're not. This is silicon. Thank you. Right, the rest of that is glass, please. It's not going to be much because glass uses 2 silicon per sheet. Excuse me, whereas plastic uses 1. Right, that's all of this done. So what I can do now... No, that's a steel sheet, don't want you. If I put some glass in the one surrounding the autoleave, maybe it'll stop glass from floating out and about. I do have some more silicon here. Not much, but some. Make me that. For anyone who missed it as well, like if you're on the Stationeers Discord, it looks like they've announced solar storms, which will be a thing on Vacuum Worlds. So it's currently in beta at the moment. I don't know when their release schedule is going to be for updates, but that's quite an interesting concept that even the moon could potentially get storms. Now, I don't think it's like a windstorm. I don't think, obviously there's no atmosphere, it won't be that, but it'll be bright sun, which means you'll get additional power output from your solar panels, but I assume they will take damage. So I am looking forward to that, to be fair. That should be quite interesting. So yeah, watch this space, I guess. Where is all the ice that I... Oh yeah, I had another mining backpack, didn't I, somewhere? Where is it? Where is my other mining backpack? It's got all my ice in it. Don't know why I'm reaching over to look in there. I definitely had one. Is it inside of one of the printers? Nope. 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 Was it in here? No, I didn't put it in there. Have I left it in the greenhouse? Where the hell has that gone? It's not in my mining. It's not in my... Oh, it's there. Bloody fool. Bloody fool. Are you guys done, by the way? Yes, you are. Eat the potato. Make me another potato. Oh no. Potato. Come on. Thank you. You're empty, so you're fine. Well, we've got 1 water bottle. We've got 5 cereal bars, but I don't think we'll ever have to touch them anymore. Okay. So, we will get some silicon sorted and get us all of the glass sheets we can muster. So, give me some volatile, melt away, Give me some oxide. I put too much oxide in there, but it's fine. Give me the silicon. We should be able to get all of this done, I think. And I might even be able to get some iron processed in there as well. So quickly do the iron. Just keep an eye on the temperature. Make sure it doesn't fall below 900k. If it does, then we'll move on to the copper and that little bit of gold that I've got. Come on. Okay, I think maybe one more iron. And that will take us to our limit. Yeah, probably one more. Oh, maybe not even one more. Copper next. Oh no, we did just get that. Just. But now we should be able to get all the copper and the gold sorted. I think. Is it 800k? I'm sure it's 800k. Let's find out. Nope. It's either 700 or 600. Either way, we got it. And now we can just vent you out. Thank you very much. Boom. Right, I need that silicon. You and you. Do the 50 first. And make me some glass. I also need... Oh, did I have any plastic sheets in my cupboard? Am I wasting silicon right now? I don't see any plastic in here, so no, I think we're good. Oh, bloody hell. Right. So how are we looking? So I need to do you from here. Okay, you can stay over there for a second. Oops, easy. And you've used all that silicon. Jeez. Yeah, I'm going to need more of that. Definitely going to need more silicon. Glass is expensive. Well, it's not expensive, but compared to plastic sheets, it is. Have I definitely done that one up there? I have. Okay, fine. So we're going from here. I haven't even done the roof yet. 3, 2. Oh. Oh, I don't know. Don't know the walls anyway. Okay, boom. That's that bit done. Right, give me all of this. This is not enough to do the whole thing. It is what it is. Sunlight is up. You know what I might do? I might quickly go and see if I can get some silicon. Yeah. Although I'm going to have to go out the door because now everything's sealed up. I can't just walk through a window anymore. So, excuse me. Excuse me. Yes, someone should tidy this mess up. I'm doing it. Just not right now. Okay, remember we are walking at a 90 degree, so to return home we need to go at 270. Remember that. Because it's important. So I see some silver there, but I'm not bothered about silver. We need silicon, silicon, silicon. That is water ice, so let's try and remember that that's there for when we need it. What is that? There's a bit of ice sticking out of the ground. Yeah, it's just some ice in it. I don't see any silicon in this direction. So remember that we need to go at 270 to get back to our crater. Any silicon? It's not even 270 now, it's about 232 I need to go. Ish. That's ice, I think. Hmm. When you want it, you can't find it. When you don't need it, it's bloody everywhere. Just like ruddy nickel. Oh, I see some. I see some. I see some. I see some. I see silicon. I now need to definitely head in like 240 degrees. Something in that rough direction. Oh, there's more silicon there. Perfect. Let's get both of these. Oh, and I think there's some over there, so yeah, we should be good. Right, any near the crust? Nope. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can find my way home. And you know what's really annoying is that I've got a beacon at home. I just need to remember to turn the bloody thing on. What I might do once I've got the room up is let's get a sensor up and running so that it comes on when we are not inside. That might be an idea because I assume it isn't on. Yeah, it's off. It's off. Of course it's bloody off. Right, we got flares though. Yeah, we have got flares. Fire. Right, where is my crater? Is this the crater? I mean, it seems to be crater-ish. And I definitely did not travel up. So I'm just going to follow this rim and hope that I find my way home. Pretty sure I didn't travel up. I'm almost certain on that. Right, there's a hole. I've been here before. Where is my home? I don't know where my home is. Oh, it's there. Well, there's something there. Right, from now on, I need to remember to turn on the ruddy beacon. What is that? Oh, that's the landing pod. Okay. That is fine. And we're home. Oh yeah, I can jump through here temporarily, can't I? Yes, I can. Okay, I need more silicon, basically. So, I need to get you nice and hot again. So let's do that. No, where is it? My tool belt, right? Yes. We'll go four volatile, 2 oxide. Right, get this silicon processed. Oh, we're plenty hot enough in there now, so that is good. Yeah, we'll get all the silicon done. We'll do a bit more iron, and then we'll do copper and gold if we've got any. Although I don't think we have got any. So it would be iron. Let me check. Yep, just iron. That's fine. Got plenty of temperature in there to play with. Come on. You go there. You go there. You go there. What are we on? 107k. So we're probably only going to get another 2. Yeah, so let's see. Come on. Oh, we might get this last one. We might not. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, we did just. Is it 900 or 800k for iron? Oh no, it's 800k. Oh, well, bloody hell. I thought it was 900. So we'll definitely get that one. I don't think we'll get another one. I don't think this one will work. Oh no, it did. Perfect. And now we can dump all that out. There we go. Look at all of that lovely iron. But I don't care for the iron right now. I want the silicon. You go in there. Give me more glass sheets. Okay. So now I just need to get the roof filled in. Which is pretty straightforward, to be honest. Just a couple of jumps and we'll be fine. We'll have to go around with the crowbar and make sure that everything is complete. Come on. Bloody jumping. Yeah, we got this. I don't know if I'm looking forward to having a big glass base or not, to be honest. I mean, it is only the workshop. I guess everything else can be walled as well in places if I want to. Oops, it's easy. At least from a distance, I'll be able to see any lights that are inside. But then I think the beacon is always within rendered. Well, you can always see the beacon anyway. I think. So it's not going to be a massive issue. Right, now we've got to get all this glass put into the roof. There should be 25 glass here. I got 39. Did I already have some? Well, one of the sets might have been more than one, so that's fine. Right, time for the glass. Okay. You and you. Yep, we are looking good. Okay, so we'll do those three. And then I think that one's done. It is. So this one. And that one. How many more bits of glass do I need? Right, where's my crowbar? Give me that. So I need
Waste tank caution.
potentially one. So maybe one piece of glass will do us. Find out. Mine. No. Mine. Is it this one? Yes. So are we sealed now? Because I thought the gravity would be slightly better. Is that what you got to get it? Oh no, because I haven't done this yet, have I? Okay, so I need another steel sheet for that. And then I need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 steel sheets, which I can do quite easily. Okay. All good. Why are you not going? We're good. We're good. I want my welder. Let's get you done. Excuse me. I'll do that one last because I need to move all those ingots. Okay. Whoopsie daisy. Come on. Right. You, and that is not blocking any solar, so that is going to be okay. You and you. For one more. And it gets rid of the 0.5 as well. Perfect. Right. Oh no, I need 2 more. Yes, I need 2 more, because I need 1 over here, and then 4 for next to the furnace. Oh no, I need 2 over here. Fine, so make me 4 more then. And in the meantime, Mr. Grinch, bring all these ingots in here. Go 1, 2, 3. That'll be the last one. Thank you. You and you. Da, and da. Then get the welder, get the sheets. Ah, there you go. That's how you know there's a room. Because now, I don't have that lack of gravity.
Hydration critical.
Boom. Okay, so this room should be sealed. As a test, let's see what happens if I open my waste tank. So, in theory, that pressure... Well, this temperature should not go anywhere. That's the hope. So we'll come back in a second. And if it goes anywhere, then we know there's a hole somewhere. But I don't think there will be. Right. Do that. My oxygen isn't great right now. We need to sort that out. Food will do for now. Right, back into the greenhouse. Right, we still have the 18 degrees, so I think we're okay. I do think we're okay. What I would like to do is potentially make this whole space breathable. I can't do it while the furnace is here, though. Because the furnace will cause a problem. And also, like I said, I don't want to put the iron wall on the back of it. That's why I've done the frame. Obviously, what it means is that the weak point of this furnace will be the front. So I need to maybe get this furnace done now before I think about pressurizing the space. How am I doing for oxygen? We're okay. So what I need to do is let's get this furnace set up. Let's get everything that we need in there ready. Create a bit of a hot box potentially. It's not gonna be perfect. But if we put some gas in there, then it's not gonna hurt. So we need passive vents. We've got enough iron for days. Have I got any? Let's close that door. Let a draft in. Not a giraffe, a draft. Okay. Get me passive vent. Insulated doesn't matter, does it? As long as the whole pipe is insulated. Oh, no, you know what? Screw it. We will go for the insulated ones because we can. I need steel. I need silicon. Give me both of those things. Thank you. Come on. Thank you. Make me one of these. Right, so that is that. And then I've got enough insulated pipes all over the shop, I think. I mean, there's 13 just there. So what we'll do is we'll just do it as an easy kind of valve, I guess. We're not using much space in the furnace box. If I put that there and put that there, that will be our overpressure safety. And what I'm thinking is normally I will use a back pressure regulator, but they are quite slow. They're fine if you want to trickle something through, like a canister, for example. But for something as important as this, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think instead, I'm going to go for digital valve. We could also go pump. But the digital valve it'll just go. Oh, I guess we risk losing too much gas if we do a digital valve. And maybe we do go a pump. Because the pressure in that box is going to be pretty high. It's going to be... well, let me think. Because I want a window. I'm guessing I can't make these, can I yet? I'm sure these need astraloy. Yeah, we're not doing them. The composite window shutter don't need to be a shutter, so the composite window is 200 kPa. The padded window, the padded one would do 300 kPa, and that just uses a steel. So why don't I do the padded window? If we do the thin one, that's also 300 kPa. So yeah, I think we do that. Padded window inside the furnace box. But we don't need the pressure inside the box to be more than 200 kPa. 100 is fine for a hot box. And it's not even going to be a perfect hot box because we're going to be processing stuff in here that isn't degassed. So it's going to lose temperature. It's just going to help the furnace not lose temperature as quickly, is my hope anyway. So if we do padded wall, I need my steel. Oh, thank you. Make one of those. Thank you kindly. And then we will put that... Excuse me. We'll put it on the inside. That way we can put a crappy wall on the other side of it. Where composite would be fine. So once we get that sealed, that should be okay. So what else do I need in that room? Realistically, nothing. I need a way to pump stuff in. But I will do that well, I mean, realistically, what I have in this room is 0 kPa in that box at the moment at 20 degrees. I expect that box to get bloody hot. So let's make ourselves a sensor. And while I remember, let me go and stick this vent outside. Oh, fool. I haven't even got an airlock. I'm going to lose that gas, that waste tank, aren't I? Never mind. It's fine. That's my pill. I haven't got a jetpack to get up here. Just get a canister. It's easy. Oh, bloody hell. Don't know what happened there, but it worked for me. That's fine. Okay. This will be there. Then we're going to need... Whoops, not you. One of these. Like so. And then, like I said, pump. So let's get back inside. I need to get a proper airlock set up here, don't I? Otherwise, this is always going to be a waste. Come on. Right, let me in. Okay, so we need pump. Let's do one of those. Assuming I haven't already got a pump. Don't think I have. No, I don't think I have. And we'll just go for the standard pump for now. Which I don't know if it needs gold. It does need gold. We've got some though, it's fine. Right. One of those. I then want a sensor. So iron, gold, copper. I have all of these things. After that, I want a console. Because I want to see what the hotbox is doing. I'm going to need a couple of consoles. I'm going to want one for the temperature and pressure of the box. So you do that. Then I want gas display. 2 of. But you need more gold, but that is fine. You do that. Oh, I need copper as well. One of those. I'm also going to need some glass. So make me 2 of those. Thank you. Okay. So consoles can go. Doesn't really matter. So we'll just put them there. It's fine. I need gas display, gas display. Stick those in here. Get my glass. Stick those in here. Like so. Now I need to get what I've got in there currently cabled up. So, oh yeah, sensor. So sensor can go here. Yes, I'm happy with that height because that will allow me to put a chute just here. In which case, actually, I'm going to rotate these consoles because I want the cable to be at the top so that I can run the chutes freely. So if we do that and that. So then I need you and you. Duh and duh. And then cables. Like so. And then what I might as well do is rotate that sensor. So it's like that. Like so. Perfect. Now, because I want to start as I mean to go on, what I'm going to do is transformer. So give me one of them. And let's start segregating the network, shall we? So the furnace itself is going to run off its own transformer. So everything you see here, off transformer. And that transformer will feed off a main power line, which means where it currently is there is not a great place. So actually, because I want the power line to be kind of high. So I'm going to stick this here instead. Like so. To whack you up. I'm not going to use anywhere near like 5,000 watts here, so I'm not too concerned. And then for now, temporarily, I will replace this cable. Well, I'm not replacing the cable, I'm moving the cable, and it can go into here. But later, I will change this so that it's feeding from a cable. Go away. It's feeding a cable from a heavy cable that's probably going to run alongside the middle of the windows. And that will just come down into that transformer. So then everything after the transformer needs to be furnace related. So I had some cables in here. I don't know how many it was. It's 2. That is not going to change my world. Maybe some more cables. And then what we're going to do is furnace cable is going to be red. I will be stripping out all this cable and it'll be getting color coded to something other than red. For now though, it can stay. Maybe 2 more. Thank you kindly. And then I need to get you connected to the output of the transformer. And we'll also do the logic as well. Like so. Okay. Data disk. I know I have one. I do have one. And because I only have one sensor on this network, I should be able to just connect to that. That's the pressure of the box. And this one is going to be the temperature of the box. Like so. Perfect. You can see that the room is warming up pretty quickly, but that's because the pressure in the moles is so low. It's not... Obviously, we've not got it up to a point. If I could drop some ice in here and drop that to negative temperature, easy. So ignore that. This doesn't matter too much at the moment. So the only other thing I need to do is I need to get the pump on the outside over there. So I did print out the pump. Yep. Cable, I have cable up there. Is this going to be... Oh, cable's gonna be on the wrong side. That's annoying. This is why I wish you had double-sided pumps, people. You know what we could do? Actually, I could do valve. I need some steel. I need some Invar. I had Invar because I found it on the moon. Where's my Invar? I definitely 100% had it in. Oh, it's in my inventory. Yeah, if I did digital valve and one-way valve, then I could effectively, because the one-way valve will slow down the output because it kind of gets bottlenecked a little bit. So I could do that, and I don't have to worry about the speed because I think the digital valve is going to be very quick, and as that opens, it will instantly relieve some pressure in the box without having to wait for the pump to do its thing. Yeah, we'll give this a go. We'll give this a go. I think it'll be fine. It might not be fine, but I think it'll be fine. Right, you're dumb. And it doesn't matter. That's not insulated, but that doesn't matter. And by doing this, it means that I don't have to run my cable around a stupid amount. So let me go and do that. At some point, I will do that airlock. But just not right now. Nope, that's not going to work. Come on. Jump. How high? Right. There we go. So I want digital valve. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this vent a little bit. So this didn't need to be an insulated vent, but this is just what I've gone with now. I've done it. It's fine. It is what it is. Stick you there. And then what we'll do is one-way valve. And then we'll stick that there. And the idea being is that this will instantly open. Instantly. Well, I think almost instantly. This pipe will take some pressure from that box. So it'll drop it. It is a absolute emergency valve. And then this one will turn off because I'll read from the sensor the pressure. And basically all this is doing is this is going to stop from... Because if I don't have that valve and have a pipe there, then I'm going to very quickly lose the pressure to the point where that box could become... Well, it won't function. So I need to make sure that there's a bit of a bottleneck, which is what this valve is going to do, so that when the pressure is relieved because of this segment here, the valve has time to turn off before all that gas is, well, removed. That's my thinking. I think that'll be okay. I'm sure people have opinions. If it goes wrong, then whoops. But this is what I'm going with. So we want to go HB release valve. I don't know. I won't remember what that's called by the time I get back inside. Don't worry about it. So let's get inside my box. Let me in. Let me in. I am in. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, so I have my release valve in. I do need to create a setup where I can feed more into there should I need to. That I will do with a pump. That bit can be a pump. That's not a problem. What am I going to put in there? I just want it to be something that isn't going to harm myself if it pops. If it's hot and it pops on the inside, temperature is easy to manage. Bit of ice, job done. Turn the furnace off, we're fine. If volatile gets in there, that's a problem. So yeah, we're not going to use volatile. I could always just put a waste tank in and pump it in via a pressure regulator. To be fair, I mean, even the pump will probably work. Pressure regulator work. We'll do pump because we've got it here. So if I did not here, I kind of need it here. So if I do it there, I'm going to have to move that cable because that isn't going to work. Although, long term it will. Yeah. Let's do a utility. We want this guy. And we'll just stick it there.
Hydration critical.
Insulated really doesn't matter on this side. Because this is going to be just the temperature of the base, so I'm not going to waste my insulated pipes. But the other side will matter. I can't do this here, because otherwise I will not be able to get me shit out. Oh, actually, we're going to go up. Yeah, I won't be able to do it there. Ay, caramba. Blah, 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 blah. Where do I put that? I mean, I could put it up there, I guess. It's only temporary until we have the box set up. After that, we might be able to just get rid. So for now, we'll put it up here. It'll have to go somewhere like that, I guess. Get my drill. Pump. You can't get a pump directly to that, can you? No, you can't. So we'll have to do that. Put this on its side up here. Like so. Yeah, that'll work. So insulate. We don't need insulated. Normal pipes. Come on. There we go. And then all I need is insulated pipe here with a vent on the inside. And the vent, don't think needs to be insulated. So let's just go for an ordinary passive vent. Like so. Stick that guy here. Okay. Let me see. So we're gonna have a hotbox intake pump, and we'll get you cabled in like so. Okay, so that guy is gonna. So that's gonna be our pressure and temperature of the box. Hotbox. Capital B. Hot box. Capital B. Okay, so we've got the hotbox pressure and the hotbox temperature. We've got our safety valve out there, all ready to go. Furnace is all hooked in. The only thing we don't have, which we need to remember we do this, because we didn't do this on Vulcan, is we need the chute to get the bloody stuff in there. So chutes, and then I have not forgotten, I do need to go and sort out the output and the input to the furnace. It's on my list. It's fine. I've remembered. Don't know how many chutes I'm going to need. Let's go for 8. There we go. Close you off. And then what we can do is the inlets can come this way. So we do inlet there. And then the outlet will have to come up to here. Which means I need one more chute. So let's go and do that. And we're done. Thank you very much. And we just put the outlet there. There we go. So nothing's going to roll into there by accident. We have to physically throw it in, which is fine. So apart from sorting out the back bit, I think that's the furnace pretty much ready to be coded. Excuse me. For now, what I'm going to do, it's going to be just a manual furnace for now. Like, as time goes on, we'll sort out the hot box. But we may find that the hot box takes care of itself once it's all coded. I'm not going to keep any of the gas for... Or maybe I should. Maybe I should start collecting it. How are we doing on the CO2? We've still got loads, haven't we? I doubt it's even injecting yet. Yeah, we're not going to run out of that anytime soon. I need to sort out my oxygen. Screw it. Yeah, let's collect. Let's collect. And sorry, that was a really big sigh out. I apologize if you heard that. Although hopefully my dead cat blocked out some of that noise. Make me an insulated tank, and what we'll do is we'll just have the tank as a dumping ground for now. And as time goes on, we will use it for something. Right, make me a potato. Thank you.
Hunger caution.
Boom. I need to stand in here for a little bit without my suit on. Maybe I'll stop using water and food as often. Although soon, we're going to hopefully have a pressurized space, so let's wait for that, shall we? We just need to make sure we get this airlock done. Yeah, so that tank, all we're going to do is get it connected to some pipes, and we'll put it, we could put it over here. It could go here, couldn't it? And this could just be our dirty hot tank for now until we've got a system in place to deal with it. So let me make some insulated pipes. Do I have any more in the airlock? I have some. Not many. And can I... How far can I run this around? It's not going to get all the way around, but we can use the long pipes. So let's make sure we remember to do this. So what we'll do is... Well, I want this on the outside. I do not want a pipe here that's going to burst. If I can help it, I want it to be on the outside of the thing. So all I'm going to do is... We're about to lose the pressure that we've got in the base. I know it's no pressure, so let's just open that up. It doesn't matter. Because I'm going to take the frame off the back of the furnace. Just to get this set up. So, we currently have the cowl there. Cowl's going to go. And be replaced with these. And then what we're going to do is have this come over to the side. I want it on the outside like this. Do you save pipes by using the 3s? So I've got 14. No, you don't. That's fine. So give me a corner. And a straight. And a corner. Give me the 10. There we go. Look at that. And it's nice that you save some pipes by doing that. So it's definitely worthwhile doing this if you remember. Your memory can't be any worse than mine, though. So hopefully you'll have better luck doing that. Get you done. Right, so how many pipes do I need then? Oh, crap. I'm in a hole. Because I've got no jetpack. No jetpack. What's that going to be? Another... One of those frames does 5. So if we did like 5... Oh, let's do another stack of pipes. It's fine. I need to remove that, which we'll do shortly. That cable is really strong. Come on, let me in. Steel and silicon. Yes. I want insulated pipes, please. So that's going to make 9. I need more than that. Excuse me. I need to also get all of my mods sorted. The only mod I've got is on the tool printer and the electronic printer. I could speed these guys up if I just pulled my finger out. A finger? That's not a word. Or maybe it is a word, but not the word I wanted to use. Right. Let's bring all this in while we're waiting for those pipes. Because we're going to need to get this airlock sorted shortly. You and you. You and you. You and you. You and you. What have we got? We've got atmospherics, door, obviously drains. Do I need to put drains on anything over here? Probably not. Probably not. Because this whole thing's going to be insulated, so it shouldn't be an issue. We could put a cooling loop on that as well. So that should be pretty easy. Just run it through, like what we're doing in the greenhouse, just on a slightly bigger scale. So what am I on? I'm on 15, 16. Go on, I need 4 more. And then hopefully that will be enough. 18. 19. And a 20. Thank you. And then we quite simply just give me a 10. Goes there. And then what's that? That's not going to be another 10, is it? Or is it? I think 10 is just one too far. Which is a shame. If I do that, though... Oh, no. We might as well do a... Come on. There we go. Right, we'll do a 5. Ugh. I should really get my jetpack sorted out. Like that. And then a 3. You see, this would be solved easily just by sticking my head through the window, but I'm trying not to do that. Oh, you know what? Let's screw it. Let's use the waste tank. It's a complete waste, I know, but it's fine. Actually, I'm not going to put you there. I'm going to move you along one, and that gives me a bit of pipe there that I am able to connect a T-junction to should I need to. Realistically, I should have probably done one here as well, but meh, I haven't. Okay, so furnace is all sealed back up, which is good. Now what I need to do is number 1, get inside. Come on, let me in. Stick you back in there for now.
Jetpack critical.
Ah, shush, lady. Right. I need to get this coded. So, let me make a housing. Because obviously we can... Oh, no, this is on a different network now, isn't it? Oh, rats. You know what? It's fine. I know what I'll do. Let's get a housing. I need steel. I need solder. Steel I have in there. Thank you. Right, one of those. And then I need circuit with some electrum, which I've got. And what I'll do is one of the walls gives you that one, the small panel open. We can... I think it's supposed to be for ladders. But you can obviously put an IC on that little gap. You can also do the same with this one. Maybe I'll try that one, actually. Maybe. But regardless, they're all part of the kit flat wall. So let me do that. I don't think I've got any steel in here. I haven't. So once that circuit is done, I'll grab the steel and we'll get a flat wall made. Definitely haven't already got one. And then, yeah, we'll put this here. Oh, it's going to be upside down. I wish I could... I'm happy that there's a compact
Oxygen low.
housing. Oh, crap. I need a nitrogen filter. Give that one. That should sort the problem out, I think. Yeah, there we go. I was getting a bit of nitrogen poisoning. Okay, give me that. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm happy that there is a single port. I wish you could differ between where the port was, top or bottom. But, you know, can't have everything. Some people are just never happy. Right, give me some cable. Cable. And then I had the laptop, which is all ready to go, which is good. 4, 5. We'll go for 8. I think that'll do us. Right, laptop. That is not the laptop. That is my cable. That's the laptop. And then what we'll do is run this cable around. Like so. Into there. Because I think for now we're only going to need one housing here anyway. So we should be good. Where the hell's my circuit? Oh, it's there, look. Alright. So the plan here is going to be read from the sensor. If the pressure in that box goes above 200 kPa, maybe we don't even need that high, maybe above 150, that valve gets flicked on. And that should sort that out. We also want oh, that's kind of it, isn't it, really? That's all we need in this box for now. We're going to be using ice. Oh, fuck. Oh. We can't really use ice because we'll risk leaking volatile into the base. I'm going to have to set up some system outside. Okay, we'll worry about that for now. Anyway, so basically all we're doing at the moment is read from that sensor. If the pressure is above 150, turn on the valve. That's it. And then as time goes on, we will expand this code. So alias, hotbox, what did I call it? Release valve to D0, alias the hotbox sensor to D1. Start, yield, jump to start. That is not iceball start. Okay, so we want to load into R0. Oh, this is something I want to try. Is this a right? There was a problem on Vulkan, and I want to know if this is a multiplayer bug or if this is just an issue. So make me a configuration cartridge, because I'm a drip at the best of times, but I know how to do this now. This is not me being thick. 8E79. So 8E79. Okay, so we're going to define the sensor to $. We should be able to load device from that. But I think it doesn't work right now. So let me remove that alias for a second. Load into R0 from the sensor. Now you used to have to do load device, but they've crossed it out. This is no longer a function. You should be able to do that. And when you are writing the code, it even says here, device. So it can be a pin, it can be a register, or it can be an ID. So I should be able to load from any of those devices. So let's load from the sensor the pressure. Okay. And then what we're going to do is set greater than into R0, where R0 is greater than 150. Save to the HB release valve, the on as R0. That in my head should work. Now, if I try and export this code and it errors, that doesn't work. So I need to set up the pin. Right, so the HB release valve is that one. Right, incorrect variable at line 8. Line 8 is loading the pressure, so that doesn't work. Which is a bit annoying, but let's try something else. Because it also says that you can use a register. So what we'll do is we will, I don't know, I think you can do this. Move R0 to this. No, not R0. Let's go R15. Right? And then if we go R15, the pressure. Let's try that. That isn't erroring. So now what I want to try and do is save to the DB the setting of R0. Right. That works. So, for some reason, you cannot interact with the IDs via defining them. And I can prove that because if I do this, look, if I export that code, right, you can see that's changing. The pressure is dropping because I have, oh, this isn't open, but it's obviously equalizing with the room. But that's fine. We're getting a reading from the sensor. So you need at the moment, interacting with the pins isn't working. But you can use the register and put the device in the register. So I think what I would probably do here is probably, and it's a bit annoying because you're going to have to use 2 lines of code if you want it to be easy to read. Because obviously here I could do a hotbox sensor. Obviously spell sensor right. And I can refer to this and go, oh, R15 is that. But I'd have to do it down here. And I don't want to do that. You could alias R15 a sensor, but I don't know how to... Oh, no, sorry. Alias. So you could go hotbox sensor as R15. And then down here, we could do hotbox sensor. And you can do it that way. So if we export that... Okay, no error, and we're still getting a reading from it. So it's just a bit annoying that we can't interact with the device ID directly. Because otherwise, I could just define it, and we'd be good to go. I don't know. I don't think this will work. But let's try it. Can we alias the sensor directly to the ID? So then if I did load into R0 from the sensor, is that going to work? My guess is no. No, so you can't alias a device ID directly. So you can't do this. This doesn't work. But you can alias the device to a register and then store the ID of the device in that register, and that will work. I'm assuming they're going to fix it. I wish they'd just touched it because it used to work before, but I get what they were trying to do. They're trying to make it easier, but by trying to make it easier, they fucking broke it. But it's fine. It's fine. But as a test, we'll leave it like this. So we'll get rid of this. And we don't need that now because we can clearly see what HB sensor is. To be fair, I could even move HB sensor just so it kind of it's got a bit of convection there. Excuse me, bit gas there. So easy peasy. Load from the pressure. We're saving it to the setting. Screw it, we'll leave it on there. Why not? If it's greater than 150, turn on the release valve. Done. Export that back in. Done, done, done. We've got a reading. The pressure's dropping. But if I had to guess, it's because the game's probably deleting the pressure because it's so low. Would be my guess. Don't know what my thing is. It's fine. So, what I is going to do now is I want to test the furnace. So I'm going to get another canister. Because I have a waste canister that is currently full. Let's do this. Boom. So you are my new waste canister. This waste canister is going to go into there. That isn't insulated, so effectively I think that will slowly cool this room down. I don't think it's going to be it's not going to do like a drastic change or whatever, but we should be able to use this system to test our valve. I just need to get the padded wall done. So let me make a plastic sheet. I'm pretty sure it's plastic sheet, although I better check that because part of me feels like the padded wall is made of steel. As most padded walls are, obviously. Nope, plastic, fine. Silicon. I need me some silicon. Silicon, thank you. Right. So I need 2 plastic sheets, and then I need 2 glass. I think it was 2. We'll print off 1 for now, just to see. I can't remember. But if we do this, and do that. Okay. That is that. So, what I should be able to do is pump some of that in, and we should see the pressure in that hot box start to increase. So let's just make it a bit slow for now. Why you know a workie? You've got power. Oh, yeah. It helps if we actually set a setting. So, there we can see, look, our sensor's working. So, I am going to turn that pump off for a second. I now want to fire this furnace up. So, let me get my mining backpack wherever you are. You go in there. You go in there. Okay. Obviously, this isn't the long-term goal because I am going to actually do a thing here. I'm going to pop that out because what's going to happen is the volatile is going to melt. And I don't want the volatile to melt, obviously, in my in what's going to be my base. So, excuse me. If I put 2 volatile in, and it's got the 2 in there, so none of those melted, which is
Hunger caution.
fine. And then if we go a single oxide, chuck that in, melt it, right, instantly we should see the temperature of the hot box going up, which it is. It's very hot in there. Pressure's quite low, but it's increasing. What's going to happen is the box is going to cool the furnace, and the furnace is going to heat up the hot box. So we're going to hit about 600 Kelvin. It's not 600K, so it's not enough. So let's get the pressure increase in there as a test. And as you can see now, it's increasing. The temperature is still going up, which is fine. Let's make this a bit quicker. I haven't got all day. I actually haven't got enough waste in that canister. But what we'll do, let's just turn that off for a second. I need to get the temperature in there to be slightly warmer. While that's balancing out, let me go get some water. I look forward to taking out this airlock. That'll be a good day. And are you guys grown? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, water. Potato, please. Where's the baked potato? There we go. Baked potato, na. Thank you. I keep looking over thinking that I've forgotten to hit record. I haven't. We're good. We're good. Right, that is all sorted out for a little bit longer. So, let's go and see what our pressure is at the moment. Excuse-moi. So, we've got 84 kPa. Temperature is still going up. Furnace is still coming down. You know what? Let's empty that canister. I think there's not much more in there anyway. What have I got? I've got a bit more waste I can chuck in. That's fine. You're about empty. Or you're about to be empty. You're effectively empty. So let's do that. So it's going to push us into... We're potentially going to get to 100 kp. I'm not sure. We've got a long way to go on the temp. Oh, actually, it's almost hit temperature. It's almost hit temperature. Just need a little more waste. I don't have any more waste. Got some propellant. That'll do a little bit of stuff. So you can see that the temperature of the hotbox is coming down, but I think when you hit about 100 kPa, that is when it'll start equalizing. Because it takes some balancing. So yeah, it's not perfect by a long shot, but you can see there that it's heating up. So here, what you'll see, look, the temperature of the hotbox is increasing, and the furnace, so they're both very close to being the right temperature, the same temperature, which is good. The only thing is that obviously the furnace will lose temperature when we start chucking stuff into it. So what you should only do is put in degassed ores, and you can do that via a centrifuge, but it has to process the ores, which is a bit of a shame. It takes time. You could also run them. If I was on a hot planet, I could run all of my ores through a furnace just connected to Vulkan, and that would also do the job. But we don't have that luxury right now, so that isn't an option. So for now, all that's going to happen is that furnace is going to... Where the hell is my atmospheric card? So the furnace is going to maintain a temperature via the hotbox, but as we use it, it will drop and it will pull the hotbox down with it. But what it means is that it gives us more time before... so that if you're trying to make a difficult alloy, it will give us more time to be able to do what we need, because it will be adjusting its temperature slower because the hotbox is kind of insulating it. In a way, I'm probably completely destroying what I'm trying to say, but you get what I mean. I know what I mean, and I'm sure this is fine. But yeah, for an example, if I got this iron and chucked it in here, we'll see that the temperature of the hotbox will drop. Oh, that might have already been degassed. I don't know how, but maybe. Have I got any more iron? No. Let me quickly go and get some iron just so I can prove to myself that I know what the hell I'm talking about. Very quickly, just... Well, it doesn't even have to be iron. It could be anything. I could do copper if I wanted to. I don't really care. Just something to smelt. Oh, there we go. We've got some iron there, look. So let's grab that. And to be fair, we might as well grab all of it while we're here, because waste not, want not. Not a very big vein, to be fair. Quite small, but for our testing purposes, it's enough. No! Oh, jetpack. I've got to wait till I hit the ground. There we go. Excuse me. I blame that bloody pasta I had for dinner. Okie dokie. So, let me in. And, okay, so You can see we've got a temperature at 774. The temperature's going up. The reason it's going up is because the sun is hitting the window. That's why. So it's slowly warming that hot box up. But it will go, or it should go down when I put something in it. Yes, there you can see there, look. So we're degassing the iron, which is causing the temperature of the furnace to drop. And so the hot box will also come down with it. But the hot box will bring that temperature back up a little bit. So we get a little bit more use out of the furnace. So even though our ores aren't degassed, we're still in a position where we can still use the furnace. That did not even smelt. But this iron is now degassed. So you can see we degassed it. We're about to get to 800k. It's going back up, look. So now I could chuck this in. And that will process the iron. Whereas normally you'd be screwed, you have to put some more ice in. But the hot box gives you that time. You've got a little bit more leeway. Which is good. It's nice. So, I'm happy with that guy. He is going to do what he's going to do. Let me patch this window up. Where the hell? Did I patch it up already? Nope. Where is my glass? There's my glass. Okay, so we have a furnace. I mean, I need to kind of test. You know, oh, you know what? Actually, let's chuck some more heat into the furnace. Let's just do that just in case. Let me do, because I want to get the pressure above 150 to make sure that my system is working. So that should bring the temperature up. I think the pressure is now too high in the furnace. We've got too much gas in there, so we'd need more ice to really make a difference. Although we are getting up there. Oh, we might do it. We might get it up. 991. It is still going up slowly. We're going to get to 1000 degrees C, I think. No, we're not. We've just hit our peak. 993. So let me chuck in. Don't need loads. Just I'll go for 1 oxide, 1 volatile. That should spike it. And I'm looking for a pressure of 150, please. Actually, let me just do another volatile. It's fine. Just keep the ratio correct. Okay, so we are looking for 150 kPa. And what I want to measure is what drop are we going to get? Because what's going to happen is the box is going to share its pressure with that pipe. So the pipe will hit whatever this does, but we're going to lose pressure in the box. So I just need to figure out how much I'm going to lose and see whether it's workable. I need to make sure that at a hot temperature I've got about over 100 kPa in there. That's my aim. Excuse me. What are we on? 1.25. So we might get 150 out of this. But I'm not going to hold my breath. I could just degas something in there and that would increase the pressure, but it would also drop the temperature. So as a result, we'd lose some pressure. So I might just chuck some more volatile in there and just see what happens. Absolutely nothing because it's waiting for some more oxide, which is fine. Do that. That should now combust. Yep, it's combusting, which is fine. So come on, I'm looking for 150. 150. Give me 150. If I need to, I'll put another volatile in, but at the speed it's going up, I think we're going to be alright. Right, so we should see a pressure drop quite drastically. Oh, it's not as drastic as I thought it was going to be. Okay, that works. I am more than happy with that. More than happy with that. As you can see, it's keeping it at around the 150 mark. I thought we would lose a lot of pressure, but that back pressure regulator, so that pipe, that single segment of pipe, will probably be lower than the hot box, but not by much. And it's allowing the valve to turn on and off quite quickly. And so we're not. I thought we were going to lose a drastic amount of gas, but we haven't. We haven't. So I'm happy that that system is going to work. A massive spike in temperature, I don't know. If all of a sudden the box went from like 100 kPa, well, sorry, if it went from like, I don't know, 200 degrees C straight up to like 1600, I don't know how it would handle that. But that's not going to happen because it takes time for the furnace to heat up the hot box. So there should always be a little bit of latency there, I guess you could say, on the temperature of the box. But yeah, more than happy with that. That is fine. That is absolutely fine. We know the system works, so all being well, we shouldn't have to worry too much about that. So, what I now want to do is I need to get the airlock sorted out here, and then I would like to get this place pressurized. And then I want to get some of these printers moved, because I don't want this printer overhanging here. So I might do like 2 printers this side, 2 printers this side. I'm not sure. But I need to take these doors down. What do I need? Angle grinder. So you and you. And then I need hand drill. Like so. And let's go for... We'll go for composite doors. It's an airlock to the base. We don't want to go glass doors. It's fine. I feel like glass doors are more internal more than anything, personally. But that is just a personal preference. I now need plastic sheets, which I have 1 of. So make me some more. We'll do 2. 1 and a 2. Give me welder. You and you. And then I need 2 glass. I've got 1 for the window. That goes in there. So I still need 2. So yeah, let's do that. Glass sheets. 1. And I'm going to need a 3rd one for the console as well. So it's crowbar that we need. So if we do that and that, get you forced open. And so basically what we always do. So we're going to want... actually, we'll just do a basic airlock. I always go for the advanced airlocks, but if my aim is going to be this is just going to be the entrance, then I don't need to go advanced. There is no point. So we could just do passive vent, which is fine. I was trying to consider whether I needed an insulated vent, but I don't. We do need insulated pipe though. So do that. Because what will happen is, say we're on the outside, the temperature of the room will affect the passive vent, which will make that pipe, but we're not going to lose temperature to the outside of this. So that's fine. If we had, for example, passive vent in here, passive vent outside, but we had like a... Well, I don't know what situation you'd ever do that in, but yeah, we're fine. We don't need an insulated pipe. Give me console, and I need an airlock chip, unless I already have one, but I don't think I started with one. So let's do that. 1 console. 1 airlock, just the standard one, because why the hell not? Thank you kindly. Stick you... It doesn't matter. Do that, and do that. I now need a sensor, and I need some cables. So, sensor. and cable.
Air tank low.
And I need to sort out oxygen. I've got no excuse. I can literally go and just put some oxide in something and we'll be good. Yeah, sorry, not something. Portable tank. If I just put loads of copper in that I have, don't overdo it on the cable. Thank you. Okay. So we're going to bring you round to here. And you there. You come down the middle. Straight across. And then straight across each of the doors. 2, 1. And then we can put a sensor over there. Gas sensor. I then want an APC to give the airlock some backup power. So I want the area power control and make that. I don't think I have. I'll put a battery in there. So let me. APC can go here with the battery. I'm going to close the APC and I need a cable. Like so. Okie dokie. Airlock has power. We now probably want to start working towards sorting out our main power network. So the airlock can stay. I'm happy for the airlock to stay red. I'm happy for the furnace to stay red. But the bulk of like the rooms will be color coded. So I need some heavy cable. So you know what? If you want to make all that, I am not bothered. And then what we'll do is the heavy cable going through the base will be color coded. So I'm going to go yellow. I don't think I've ever gotten yellow cables before. Oh yeah, I need oxygen. I like to breathe. How are we looking in here from a pressure point of view? So we are starting to run out a little bit.
Hydration critical.
We're fine, lady. We're fine. Right, so yellow cable will be the new input cable. And we will keep power over there, but we'll obviously rejig it. But I want my heavy cable to go up. Yellow means live. Well, all the cables are live, but you know what I'm on about. I need one of those back, please, because I am not spraying again. Thank you. And that will go into there. So then what I need is the power line is going to run all the way around, and the airlock will be connected. What I might also do is I may have emergency lighting connected to the main power cable as well later. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But yeah, if I run this cable all the way around the base, then I've always got access to my main power. So if I extend the base, I know it's this cable. And there should only ever be APCs, transformers coming down, and then whatever I want going up. So like the lights or that kind of other stuff. Do you... Oh, I've still got 6 on me as well, so let's use those. Just a good idea. And then what I could do to save myself some cable is I could put the APC on the other side, but I kind of like where that is now. So we'll leave it. Just go straight across the top of the door to here. Yeah, you're at the bottom. So we do this. There we go. And all I've got to do now is just get the heavy cable from that battery onto that cable. So give me all of this. Let's go and do a thing that I am sure a lot of electricians don't like, but I'm going to do it anyway. I also need some more gold. So you do you. And use that copper. That'll get me another 20 of these cables. Right, let's go outside. And let's get the output of this battery connected to that heavy cable. I need to just keep an eye out on that. I will move that housing. It's not staying there. I'm also going to remove this now. This really isn't doing anything. So that is no longer just going to be sat there floating. You is gone. And what we will do, this will just take a second. Let me do this. Like so. Excuse me, hiccups. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me, hiccups again. So we're going to bring this cable around here, and I'm going to use a junction. You shouldn't do this, but it's just until I've got everything up and running. But now my APC should be gaining charge, which it is. Perfect. So next I need data disk. So you go there, give me that. You do you, and then all I need to do... What the hell does this mean? What's that? A draft offline. I don't know what that means. But gas sensor, inward vent. Oh, you fool. This isn't a bloody airlock chip. I wonder how many people spotted that. Idiota, idiota. I thought they changed the airlock chip. But it turns out I'm a fool. Airlock. Oh, to be honest. Oh, interesting. They both cost the same. Well, I guess it's the setup of the actual airlock that is different, isn't it? Like, I haven't got the cost of 2 passive vents. I haven't got the cost of 2 active vents. But, I mean, it's not like I can't build that stuff now anyway. Gas sensor. The exterior door is... That is correct. Interior door active vent. And we should be good. Cancel the pressurization. And I think we're okay. I need water again. I'm getting through water very quick. But then I am on stationary difficulty, so maybe this is normal. But also, I need to do this when I'm in here. Really. So give me... What the hell? Baked potato. Thank you. Being a numpty. And also, how am I doing for water these days? I haven't looked for a little while. 14.8 litres. The ice cushion has nothing in it, so I should probably go and get some ice water at some point. Okie dokie. You do that. You there, and you there.
Power low.
Power low. Okay. So, how is my little furnace getting on? 1347. Yeah, we're good. We're good. So we've got the airlock. We've got a box. We don't have cooling in here. So what I would like to do is... Well, let's tidy up first. Let's tidy up. So... Pew! I thought something went outside then. I'm about to say that was a bit buggy. So, I'm going to just move the printers. So you go away for a second. You and you. You and you. There's a lot of stuff here. And what I'm going to do, because I always give printers one gap space between them, but I am not short of space in here at all. So I'm going to space them out a little bit more. I need a recycler, really, to get rid of some of these bottles. But you and you and you. So what I'll do is I will... The tool printer and the autolift can go on this side. And the electronic printer and... Well, I'll move both of those across a little bit, but I'll put the electronic printer across a bit more. Just to give them plenty of space. Cables I will take. Thank you very much. Before I do anything, let's get another transformer made. And since we're going to be ripping out all of the printers anyway, let's sort out the cabling at the same time. So I'm going to put my transformer here. Or am I? I probably am. I need to change that cable there. So let's do that. Do you, and then give me a corner, do you. Thank you. You are still on, you are still good and happy. Good. Great. Yeah, I can put this here. There's no reason why I can't, really. So if I run this cable down... This is definitely the input, yeah? It is. Like so. I'm going to label you as workshop transformer. Why have I labeled it? I don't know. So, what colour do I want my workshop cables to be? I am going to go... Let's go brown. Why the hell not? And then when it comes to sorting out the greenhouse, I will make the greenhouse cables green. Because that obviously makes sense. But for now, that is also red. So give me brown cables. And this guy is going to come down. And I think I'm going to have to bring it 1, 2, 3 away from the wall. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so this is going to have to come down here. I could rotate the transformer so that it's pointing down. I mean, I don't have to do that. But I don't want to have things sideways. Specifically, I mean, he says that while looking at the active vent on the right hand side, but it's fine. I want my transformer this way. That's why I'm doing it like I want doing it. So, let me make sure you're empty. Because I don't know if we lose anything. I don't think we do, but you never know. So, angle grinder is gone. Wire cutters next. Angle grinder again. And then I think it's the drill. No, it's the wrench. And we'll put you over here. But we don't need to be right next to the wall. So let's move you away quite a bit there. Plenty of space. Lovely. And this doesn't have to be symmetrical either. I don't have to have one printer facing the other printer. It's not needed. I'm just going to basically completely wing it, to be honest. So is it plastic sheets first? No, it's iron sheets. So give me welding torch. Then it's cable. Then it's plastic sheets. Then it's the screwdriver with the mod and screwdriver again. That's you moved. And then you will be connected to brown power. Like so. Nice. Should I run the brown cable behind the printers? Because I'm going to have to mess with this in order to put the stackers on them. So I can't have the cable going straight across. So what I might do... No, I'm not going to do it behind the printers because it's a bit of a waste. But what we'll do is we will go to like here. And we'll just give ourselves room ready for the stackers. And this will just go down the middle of the room. And we'll do whatever we want to do. Can you make me some more cable, please? I've got a 50. So you can put me out a fair few, I think. Before I get you shifted. Right, so the next guy to go is auto leave. So give me my silicon. And then... Nope, that is not a drill. That is a drill. Angle grinder. Wire cutters. Angle grinder. And then wrench. Boom. And then, like, normally I do it like there. So a one gap. I'm surprised it's even letting me do it there, because that would not bode well for anything coming out. But I'm going to give it 3 blocks space. Just make it a bit more roomy. They've all got some space. They don't need to be kissing each other on the face. So, yeah, give everyone some room. Thank you for all of that. Excuse me. Okay, so I need welder. And then I need cable. Then I need plastic sheets. More off, please. And then I need screwdriver. I don't yet have a mod for you, so we're going to sort that out shortly. But I should be able to do this. And this. So you're connected. All those cables that I've just made are over here. So take you. And then what I want to do is basically give both of these 3 space. I might have to move this guy across one just to make it symmetrical on that side, but we'll see. So I need to make a normal cable and then a heavy cable. So make that and then make one of those just to get rid of the 0.5. Thank you very much. Now give me all my ingots back. And then when you're done, boom. Right, so then what do I need? So I need angle grinder. And then I need wire cutters. And then I need angle grinder again. And then I need wrench. Okay. You and you and you and you. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You and you and you. Okay, so electronics printer can go. Just don't want it in the window. So if I did 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll do it there. Yeah, that'll be fine. So let me remove this cable. Airlock's currently, not airlock, sorry, greenhouse is currently not connected to charging, but that is okay. Because I need to connect that to the heavy cable anyway. You do that. Oh, you're disconnected. Never mind. I need the drill. I get that this doesn't matter. Like, in the grand scheme of things, what does it matter if they've got like this amount of space between them? I'm just trying to take some pride in what I'm doing and have some thought. Rather than just chucking everything in, having a half-done base, I'm doing it the way I want to do it. Oh, I got my ingot back. Good. Thank you. And then you will connect to there. Now I need welder. I need some more iron sheets, so you do that. Then I need cable for you and you. And then I need plastic sheets. Plastic sheets. I need another plastic sheet. There it is. And then I just need the screwdrivers. And we have a mod for the electronic printer. Sorted. And then I want to connect both of you together. And bring the brown cable straight across.
Air tank low.
Better go sort that out then, Anna. Like so. I have no CO2 filters. Nobody told me about that, did you? Actually, I'm gonna be in a bit spot of bother in a second. I need some power. Quick, I need filter. I need iron. Otherwise, I'm gonna be in deep doo-doo. Excuse me. Come on, come on, come on. One. And we're good. You and you are dead. You is mine. Thank you very much. Okay. So that is all of those back together, all powered, all feeding off a transformer, which is all set up nicely. So all this red cable. So our gas section is going to be on a different color cable. So I need to run my heavy network around, which is going to be a bit of a long-winded job, but I guess it's what I signed up for. Can I get some more heavy cable out of you, please? Because I'm about to use a shed ton. Cable. No, I need gold. Gold is there. Right, I need lots of that. And where are my wire cutters? There. Okay, so what I'm going to do... I could run this all the way around, but then I'm going to have the issue of getting past that pipe. It's going to just look ugly. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my cable over the roof, bring it here, and then I can just connect down here to an APC for that. Oh, I need that APC connected really. So let's do that here. Straight over. Why didn't he go get his jetpack sorted out, his oxygen sorted out? He's gonna have problems if he didn't get it all sorted out. I know. I know. You and you and you. And bring you down. Come on. Yeah. And you and you. Okay, and then here we can do a T. Excuse me. Just need some more of this. And then I'll bring my heavy cable down. And the idea here is going to be that my heavy cable never touches the floor. That is... well, ignore that. That bit doesn't count. Well, yeah, I want my APC to be in there, don't I? So if I bring you down one more, like so, get you connected, you should now be charging, which you are. Perfecto. And now with enough heavy cable, we can run this round to what is going to be the gas portion of the base. So we'll bring you all the way over here. I can put cable across there, can't I? I can. I need to make a transformer, and I need to know how it's going to look against that shutter. Is it going to make sense, or do I need to run the cable around a little bit more? Give me that. Do that. Thank you. Now continue with the cable. Yeah, do all that. It's fine. It all depends on if I can get away with that and that door coming down. Oh. Can't really, can I? That looks ridiculous. You can't have the door there, which is clearly clipping into the transformer. I know it doesn't matter functionality-wise, but no, it's not what we're doing. Excuse me. Annoyingly, though. I'm kind of tempted to drop the roller door. I think. Because it's just going to bother me the fact that I can't put anything on the back of it, so it's always going to look dodgy as hell. Can I put a... Will it let me put a frame out there? Actually, it doesn't even matter because I'm not even pressurizing here yet. So I may just remove the roll cover door. And just deal with it, I think. I could do this right now because I'm not pressurized, but I couldn't do this before. And you were just injecting the CO2 when required, weren't you? So what we'll do is we'll drop that. Let me show you what I was going to do with those walls. So I need flat wall, which means I need steel. Where's my steel? Oh, it's on the floor. Oh, it's there, look. Right, give me that. This is the wrong printer. Nope, 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 no.
Hydration critical.
Yeah, flat wall is the one that we need. I need 2 of these. And for now, I don't know what colour I'm going to go with, so we're going to just stick with white. But what you can do... I've made the wrong wall, haven't I? No, I haven't. This is the right one. Because what you could do is this. This was what someone showed me a while ago, look. And it's... I wish the hole wasn't as big, but there is another one. Which one is it? It's not large panel, not large panel arrow. Is it plating? I think it's that one. But I would have to move the IC somewhere else. But you can kind of do... Is it steel that I need for that? Yeah. Oh, no, that looks terrible. No, we're going for that one. We're going for this. So here... Let me do a thing. So for now, on the back side of this... What we're going to do... We'll do a flat on the back. And then when it comes to doing this side, we will use the one that we've got over here. It just gives us access to the housing, and I can live with this. This is fine. I mean, I know you can see the cable. I mean, for the sake of symmetry, I could just do that, couldn't I? There we go, look. It's like it's actually being hung by that cable, but it's also bolted on the back. I've got some double-sided sticky tape there, so it's fine. I want to move this housing into the middle. So I'm going to do that. Like so. Yes, it's annoying the hell out of me that that is now upside down. But... meh. So if we do that... I do need this to be completely thingied up. So that'll be there. Turn you on. Sort out your pins. So what do I need? I need the analyzer, which was called GH analyzer. I need the pump, which was called CO2 intake pump. And that's it. And that should just work. Yeah, it's not erroring. What this means is that I'll be able to bring my cable across. And a transformer is not going to look as ridiculous. I will dip this down. Because like I said before, I don't want my transformer to... I don't want it to be pointing down. I want it to be the way it's supposed to be. So give me another transformer. You can close and you could do that. Transformer, iron and gold required. You and you. One of those. You should be fully charged. You are. You should be fully charged. You are. That is all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. And then we'll whack you up. Come on. We'll do 4900. That is fine. And then all I've got to do is connect. Well, what colour do we want for gas? We've got yellow for our life power. We've got brown for our workshop area. We've got red for our furnace area. So I guess I want what colour for gas? Oh yeah, what am I doing? This is not the printer anymore. This is the printer now, which needs iron. Kapowie. Right. So my spray for gas, let's go for... I don't really know. You know what? In respect of my wife, we will go black for gas. She likes black and she has gas. So we'll go for black. Don't need you. And I'm out of water again. Ay, caramba. I'm also really starting to struggle for oxygen. So I need to get something up and running temporarily pretty sharpish. You and... Have I got a potato in the locker? I do. That'll do. Okay. Let's go and get some more oxygen. But I'm pretty sure I'm running out. Yes, I've only got 2 megapascal in here now. Which ain't great. But we can sort that out. Because I think what I'll be able to do is remove this. Now. There we go. So that's going to keep my pressure up a little bit longer. I've got like maybe 2 canisters, maybe 3 canisters worth in there. So that will do the job. What was I doing? Yes, black cable. So give me this, give me this. And basically, what we can do is we will do this. And we can just replace this cable without having to rip it all up. So we'll do a thing. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Or you can't. Either way, I don't care. Come on, sort your life out. Fine, you're going. I don't care. I ain't got time for your shenanigans. You go there, and then that doesn't need to be a junction. That can just be a corner. And then all I've got to do is get power from the transformer down to here. Like so. Turn you on. Turn you on. As you were. Perfect. And we can now strip out this cable. I don't think there's anything connected to this now. Come on. There's quite a lot of crap here. Oh, my beacon. My beacon, my beacon. Where are you going to be connected to, eh? I feel like the beacon can stay connected to the main power. I don't feel like any of the rooms should really have to deal with the draw of that. That can come straight off the battery. I'm more than happy with that. Okay. Getting there, getting there. So we've got our main power line, which again we can run all the way around should we need to, not a problem. The last thing I want to do before doing the oxygen is going to be to move some of this crap off the floor. Because let's be honest, it's... I like the floorage, but I think my wife's rubbing off on me. Excuse me. So let me quickly get some lockers made. That's going to literally make 1. That is fine for now, I guess. And we're just going to go for the medium ones. And I'm going to go We can always move these later. I'm going to give this some space. So I got a spare transformer there. Don't know where that's come from. Give me the locker. You go there. Ingots will have to go somewhere else for now. I'm not doing a Sophie. I'm not going to sort out my lockers bloody chronologically or alphabetically or whatever. I'm not doing that rubbish. They're just off the floor. And I will be happy with that. If I could pick stuff. Oh, that's still bloody brought it down to the floor. Never mind. You and you. What are you? Your configuration cartridge. You can go in that one. Cable get grouped up. Give me you. Give me you. My inventory is actually full, apparently. Yes, I got loads of crap. So you, spare canister. You should be in my tool belt. So you go there. You go there, and then you go in there. Screwdriver. Flare gun goes in there. Card tracker stays on me. So, crap. These guys are just going to get recycled. So I'm going to chuck them in this corner for now. And then when we're ready to, we will get those put in a recycler. So I've got you. And go. Oh, we've got another pump there, so do that. You go there, you go there. You go there. Anything in here? I've got pipes in there. So you go in there. And you know what I could do? I could put my tracker cartridge in there, couldn't I? See? Always thinking ahead. Which is kind of the only way to think, because thinking backwards is just remembering. You and you. I don't think there's anything in there, is there? That's empty. Yep, that can be scrapped. So you're going to go that way. Tool bolt is going to get scrapped. This mining drill is going to get scrapped. Scrapped. Everything gets scrapped. Oh, not the pill. I'll pick that up in a second. Scrapped. Stop rolling away. Scrapped. And then you go there. Have they changed the stack size? I thought pipe radiators used to be only a stack of 5. Or maybe I'm just misremembering. Duct tape, woohoo! Everybody knows that there's something about ducktails. Woohoo! Strip these cables up so I can pick up my pill. All of this is gone. You're not connected to anything anymore.
Waste tank critical.
Oh, really? Well, you know what? Let's start just
Oxygen low.
dumping it in here. Why the hell not? Network analyzer can go in there. Okay. Pick up the battery charger. Battery charger I will put over here. And I don't think I have a bigger battery charger yet. I'm misremembering between different saves. That is fine. That is normal for me. You go in there. Then you can come down here. A bottle. Fax off over there. Give me another locker. And this locker. Oh, there's some coal there. So this locker can be used for ingots. But I'll use one of the lockers that uses 2 kits with the door. Because if I use 2 of the other ones, it's going to overlook that window. I don't really want that. You can go in the greenhouse. Like so. Thank you. And then make me one more. You come here. Wire cutters. You and you. And then we go for Lucky. Like so. Am I happy with that?
Power critical.
Yeah, it'd be fine. Power critical. Let's sort that out, shall we? I need to get some more batteries made. But for now, that is fine. Yes, I know I can leave that APC open. I don't want to. Iron. All the iron. We've got a hell of a lot of this stuff, although we all know iron doesn't last very long, so it's always good to have tons of it. Constantin with me. Copper, gold at the top. Copper can go there. Alloy, gold, silicon goes there. Gold can go there. Alloy. Silicon can go up there. Iron, silicon. So silicon goes there. Copper, iron. More iron. Look at all of our iron. We've got loads of the stuff. I need somewhere for ores to go. So into my belt you go. Same with the coal. Cable goes in there. Paint and more paint and iron. No, that's lead, but it still goes in there regardless. But you and you. Give me the locker. I want a medium shelf, so then paint goes into here. So along with other stuff that I'll probably need, such as cables, my mining belts, that kind of thing. You get scrapped. And data disk. Can go in there. Look, oh, paint. There we go, look. Look how organized we are.
Caution.
Hunger caution. I will go and sort that out in a second. Right, let me do this. Alright, we need to get oxygen sorted out, because now look, we went from having a 6 megapascal canister to a 3 megapascal canister. Now again, I can remove these pipes, which should double the pressure. Or it won't. What's happening? Why when I remove those pipes, is the pressure going down? Okay. Well, yeah, we haven't got much pressure in there now. So let's very quickly get that sorted out. And then we should be good. So there's two ways of doing it. You've either got to put ice into a portable tank, which is fine. Apart from, I don't want to do that. It's fine in a pinch, but we're at a point now where I'm happy using an ice crusher. Mainly because my power's not doing well. Oh, but it is nighttime. But yeah, so the portable tank is great because you shove your ice in, you don't use power. Fantastic. But every time you put ice in there, it's going to get colder. You'd also have to feed it into some kind of filtration system, whatever. You'd have to do that with the ice crusher anyway. But with the ice crusher, I can tell it what temperature I want my oxygen. And that is what I'm going to go with. Yes, it's still going to be a mix of nitrogen and oxygen until I get a filter set up. But I'm breathing in nitrogen at the moment anyway while I'm filtering it out. So, yes, I could do the tank. No, I'm not going to do the tank. I don't want to do that. I don't know why. I'm at a point in the game where I don't need to do that. So we're not going to. So, I have already got an ice crusher in the greenhouse. So maybe the play is just to use that. Chuck my oxide in there. Have that as... Because we're going to open this up eventually anyway. So yeah, maybe I just repurpose... Well, not repurpose. Just dual purpose that ice crusher. I've already got one. Let's just do it. And then we can stick on some insulated utilities. And we could have our oxygen tank over here. Because we've got what's going to be our CO2 tank. We will, obviously, later on, like I said, we'll filter this out. For now, it's just greenhouse gas, really, just spare greenhouse. So, let me make a... there's paint there. Right, I want to make an insulated tank. Why insulated? I'm just being safe. I 100% understand that it's in my base, so if I had just a normal tank, it would equalize with the room. But I never know what's going to happen. So let's just play it safe and insulate everything. Just in case. Silicon. I have silicon in the locker. Let's use both of them. I need to get some more silicon. Make me an insulated tank. And I'm going to paint this tank because I've got a white spray over there. And I guess what we should do, I've got the atmospherics kit. We might as well filter the ice crusher as well. Yeah, we might as well just do that. Oh, I need to get you cabled up and I need to put some spare batteries in. Let me do this. Oh, I also need to automate that beacon so it comes on. Yeah, there's loads to do. There's loads to do. So you get painted white and then you also get... Whoops. You also get painted white. This is going to be pure oxygen. I'm going to have it run from outside because that's where it's going to be coming from, the greenhouse. Excuse me. So we will do this. And then I'm just going to need more insulated pipes. So let's get some of those on the go. 27 should be more than enough. In the meantime, the atmospherics kit is going to go... I think technically I should probably move you across a little bit. And also, you're not going to be white, are you? Because you're going to be a mix between oxygen and nitrogen until I've got somewhere for the nitrogen to go. I guess this is going to be my dump tank until I know what I'm doing with it. So I could dump the nitrogen in there. Or do I just create a jetpack thing? Maybe that's the play, because we're not going to get much nitrogen. So if I do filtration, we will have oxygen tank over here still. Is this filtrate? That is filtered. I want to filter out the nitrogen. Our filters will last longer. I think that is how that works. So if I do ye there, you here, that is going to be my dirty tank. So I don't really have space here for a nitrogen tank, but I'm not going to gather that much anyway. So what we could do with the nitrogen is just use some utilities. And make a bit of a utility area. So if I go for like this, I'm just winging it at this point. Like, who the hell knows what I'm doing? But yeah, I think that's going to be all right. This will be nitrogen storage. It's going to be a lot. That's a lot of storage for nitrogen. And I'm very aware that they're floating, so I'm going to sort that out. I bet you've used all my blue silicon, haven't you, on that? Yes, you have, because I forgot you were printing. Right, give me black paint. I'm going to paint one, take it down, put it back up.
Hunger critical.
I will go and sort out my stomach in a second. You, and you. Obviously, they're not going to be floating. Let's sort that out now. You there. Because we've said we're not doing floating structures. But the way I see it is this pipe is very strong pipe.
Hydration critical.
Do I need to go and sort out some of these triangles, lady? Because I would do it. Oh, boom. Let me sort out this. Take this off for a second. Right, seed, seed, seed. Potato, 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 potato. Do. Alright, drink some water. Eat potato. Excuse-moi. I'm not even going to get to the pipe, so we better sort that out. Oh, I didn't do that because I need insulated pipes, didn't I? Yes. Did I just remember that I did that? Nope, I'm guessing. Okay, excuse me. Put you in there, you in there. Oh, hang on. You and you. It's coming along. Okie dokie. So, I need to get you built, which is just normal pipes. Like so. And then, it's going to be a mix of white and black, which means that is going to be grey. So I need some grey paint. It's going to be a mixture. Excuse me. Thank you. Job done. Right, you there, you there. Okay, so you're going to be going out there for momentarily. And then on this side, I'm going to be using black pipes. So we go there. And I can run it along here. Like so. Do that. I still have a grey one to play with. Do I want to use a long one here? I mean, it looks tidy, doesn't it? I don't need to read off that pipe, so I think that's probably okay. So all I'm going to need is the canister storage, which I might just put on the wall somewhere. This isn't staying, obviously. So I could put it here, but it won't be insulated to the outside. At least I don't think it will. Let's test it. Do I have any spare utilities? I do not. Let's get one made. Just one off, please. That's a point. Can I make any batteries? I need steel. Where's my steel? Oh, you have my steel. I've got 24. Give me battery, please. Right, I don't know if these walls will insulate this tank or if this tank is going to suffer from the vacuum that is outside. Whoops. If I put you there, and just for out of curiosity, I need some gas. We'll worry about that. Oh, that's enough. That's enough. The other charger is better, but that's better than nothing. Yeah, if I stick you in here, are you going to lose temperature, or are you technically insulated? Let's give it some time, and we'll check back shortly. So for now, let's assume you're going to be okay. Let's get you piped up ready. So I want you to come out this way. We can always move this later. Let's use our long pipes. Save on resources. Go for a 5. I can't go for a 5. I'm going to be able to get the join in. It's got to be a 3. Which is fine, because it means I can tee off this if I need to. Remember 279k. Right. I need a 3 to go there, and then a T to go there. Okay. So then I need screwdriver and cable, I believe. For you. And then I need to get you powered in. Like so. And then I need wire cutters there. Okay. He's still on 279, so it might be fine. Make me... I need filters. So I would like 2 nitrogen filters. You don't have enough iron for 2, so let me get some more. There's 1. And there's 2. So you and you. Oh, there. Well, we will automate this, but right now I'm not gonna... Well, I might do actually really quickly before I log off. This... I mean, it's not much progress, but at the same time I've made progress. It did lose some temperature. It did lose temperature. Not a lot, but it lost temperature. Which is a shame. But not the end of the world, because it lost it very slowly. And it will be connected to the rest of this network, which I could stick radiators, or I could make this non-insulated so it always maintains the temperature of the room. I could put some radiators up there, couldn't I? So yeah, I'm not too worried. The temperature loss that that's giving could just be cooling that we have passively for the base. That could be an option. So in that case then, give me this back. Oh yeah, that was for this. Yeah, I couldn't remember where I got it from. You go in there for now. Get you connected to this. I now need more pipes. And I don't think I have the silicon for it now. Which is a real shame. That's going to make 2. I'm going to need more than 2. I mean, these technically don't need to be insulated in here, do they? So you know what? Let's save ourselves some aggro. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. And get rid of you. More than happy for this to be room temperature stuff. So I need some more normal pipes. Pipe. Where are you? That one. And then that should give me enough pipe, I hope, to run between the gas room and the greenhouse, the ice crusher that's in there. That is my hope. Let's get rid of some of this. We need those 2 to be insulated, and those 2 will stay insulated. But none of these need to be. So you can go, and you can go. Give me normal pipes. I thought I saw a pipe go up, but I don't see it, so maybe it came back down. Paint. You like that. 15. What did we use? 22. 16, 17, 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. Bubble along on the bottom of the beautiful briny sea. You fool. You gotta remember, you can do the long ones now. So if we do this, this, and this. And then let's go for a 5 instead. Don't know if that's going to really save us any pipes, but let's try it. And then come this way. And I don't think we'll get a 5 in there now. Nah, there's no point. Just do a 3. It's fine. And then go corner. Oops. 3, 2, 1, 0. There we go. I got my counting right. Okay. Oh, technically this should be green, shouldn't it? Green for nitrogen, 'cause that's what colour our propellant is. But then on the other hand, nitrogen is black, so maybe I should just paint that black and be done with it. But nevertheless, that isn't important right now. Let me go and run some pipe outside. Remember that I do not have a jetpack, so don't do any ridiculous jumping. Oh, man. Oh, I may have to go get my jetpack, actually. Can I get a 10 in here? No. 5 is going to be the limit. Let me go get some... Oh, no, I'll just use my waste tank. I can't use my waste tank because I haven't got another canister. Just bubble along on the bottom of the beautiful briny sea. I think that's the word. What kind of briny sea is there? Right. I need jetpack. Not gonna use you. You go in there. Yeah, that's definitely maintaining temperature. Look at that. Perfect. 150 kPa. Perfecto. Okay, so I'm going to need you. And now we'll be able to do a 5. Like so. That bloody valve's in the bloody way. Rats. I need to come down some. Just so I can keep it tidy. Right, now do a 5. And then do a 3. There we go. And then we do corner. And I just need to get connected to that one. Now, it's a shame it's going to be in the window. And it's also a shame that that cable is going to be in the way. But it is what it is. For now, anyway. The greenhouse will get changed later. Oh, bloody hell. So, 1, 2. I want you to be at the same level. And then you're going to come around here. That could have been a 3. And I know that this doesn't matter because there's no saving. But my understanding on how the game works is that is 1 pipe, obviously. The other lot is 3 pipes. It's more for the game to have to load in. I think that's why they added these in the first place. The saving is just a benefit. There we go. So that's how we're now connected. Well, it will be when I go back in the greenhouse. So let's go and get some insulated liquid pipes. And get that pipe inside connected. And we should have a source of O2. So insulated liquid pipe I have. And I think we're all good in here now. So let's do a thing. Yes, so I need more liquid. I don't even need the insulated pipe. I could move this closer to the end. But it's fine here because it's going to have to be. These don't even need to be insulated. Have I got any normal pipe in here? I was about to chuck it through the door, then I was about to go, but no, none of that. I need normal pipe, excuse me. You, thank you very much. Bubble along on the bottom of the beautiful briny sea. You up here. So that'll be that. And then this just gets connected to the end here like that. So I should be able to set this. So what is that? That's 2, 7. So that's 10 degrees. So we go for 15 degrees if we want to. And quite simply, got no fucking oxide. Where's my other mining backpack? I'm sure my other one's got oxide in it. Is it this one? Yeah. And I've got some ice water, so we'll get that process as well. Very nice. And the ice water will provide nitrogen as well for the jetpack, which is all very good. So if we chuck oxide in, operation slowed while heating to 288k. So you can see the temperature going up, and then it drops once it's processed, doesn't it? I think. Yeah, it drops a little bit. Look, but it drops them out, which is good. Oh, so it has 40 in there. Oh, so it's processing 4 at a time. So if we reduce this, ooh, I mean 5-degree oxygen, we can breathe that in, right? 5 degrees is fine. It's going to process that much quicker. There you go. Look. In theory, we could go lower than that if we wanted to, but I don't want my water any colder than 5 degrees. So now we put this in here, and we should, excuse me, we should see. So the temperature in there is going to drop, but the water will always warm. Oh, that's already done. More. Oh, it gets through ice water so much quicker, look. So much quicker. But yeah, that will now cool down the greenhouse a little bit. Very slowly, but it'll do it. And then the oxide, we just dump more in. Obviously, we're not going to affect that. We can see we've currently got 10 megapascal in there. All is good. So now all I've got to do is just turn the filter on, and that will start filtering out our nitrogen, leaving us with pure oxygen. So if I turn you on for now, so you can see that there's a pressure differential of 30 megapascal. That's because the input is so high, it will start slowing down. If we wanted to speed that up, we would have to basically move this tank. But I'm not going to worry about it right now. It's not really a concern. But there we go. We have pure O2. In this line, we've got pure nitrogen. So we now have the ability. I mean, technically, I've screwed this up. But if I just trick you on the floor for a sec. Shut it, lady. If I open this up, that should go down to like almost nothing, which I'm fine with. So you go in there. And then my propellant can go in there and start getting filled up. Perfect. There's no safety on this system, which is obviously something that we need to try and sort out. But that's not going to be a now job. That is going to be a next time job. The only thing I want to do, and I have not set this up very well at all, is I need to get the oxygen
Hydration critical.
out. So what I'm going to have to do is, I mean, I could put a canister there, but the problem is I'd have to cross my thingy one, so that's not going to work. And I don't want to put my canister on the floor because this just looks ridiculous. I'm not a fan of this at all. So yeah, I need to basically go and mine some silicon. What time of the day is it? Let's quickly go and do that now. How long is it going to be doing this recording for, I hear you ask? Well, I told you when I had enough. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. You're not drawing any power. All my printers are off. That's fine. Yes, we'll be calling it soon, but I need to get wrapped up with where I am. So, I'm going to head 0, which means we're coming back 180. Let's go for a walk. See if we can find any silicon. Are we going to be alright going out here? As long as we're not long, we'll be alright. Adjust need some of that lovely white stuff. And not that kind of white stuff, you're filthy minded. Right, I didn't turn the tracker on cause I'm an umpty. See, told you. Forgetful. Forgetful. Where is the silicone? Silicone. Just need some silicone. Is that silicone just there? I think it might be. Yeah, it is. Give me that lovely white stuff. That's iron. No, I want this stuff. I've got loads of bloody iron. Any more silicone? Yep, there we go. And it's in this general direction. Okay. Bubble along on the bottom of the beautiful briny sea. And I don't see any more, but that is fine. We've got over a stack of it. So let's get out of here. And I think we can head home. So we went towards 0, didn't we? So we need to go to 180, we said. Pretty sure that's what we said. Which is this way. What a chance to get a better peek. Something in the deep. We thrive? Maybe? On the really long drive. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, there's base. I'm very surprised that I haven't had to whatchamacallit, scale up my power yet. I think our solar tracking is pretty much smashing it at the moment, which is nice. Yeah, we're doing good. Jump. Cancel. Okay, so what we can do is obviously we can smelt this straight away. We're going to lose temperature, but our furnace was ready for us, which is nice. That is what we wanted. Look, there we go. Look, we have a furnace we haven't even got to worry about. And later on we can chuck some ice into it, or we'll get to fuel. And over time it will very slowly heat up, but the sun has to hit this window. Excuse me. So, what did I want? I wanted insulated pipes, yes. So steel, I have 14 grams. Not exactly game changing. So make me some pipes. Do you? Somehow I need water again. So let's sort that out. Glug, 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 glug. Excuse me. Bloody pasta. We've started, not that anyone cares, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. We've started, I mean, we've never been a couple for cooking. Like, it's not something we've ever really done. But we bought a recipe book where we went to W.H. Smith. And we've been trying to cook recipes. Some of them turn out alright, some of them not so much. Yeah, just in case you were wondering, really. Not that you asked, but there you go. Now you know. So, give me white pipes. How much more steel have I got? 2. Will this be enough? Dum dum dum. I don't know, to be honest. So, give me my wrench. Because I kind of like it over here. It's not going to reach over here. So what we'll do, I guess I could just get it kitted to this here. For now. So if I do this, these have to be insulated because obviously they're on the external wall. But if I just do, yeah, that's right, isn't it? Because I can't do anything else other than that. So bring you around here. Now that should be good. Now obviously there is naff all pressure in there, but big but. I will be able to pressure regulate that line. Unfortunately, based on where the line is, I kind of could do with making some more steel. Do I have any coal? Oh, hell yes. Hell yes. I don't know if we'll be able to do this, but let's try it. 50. 50. And another, nope, 50. Can I get steel without having to put any ice in here? I think the answer is yes. Which means I can make more pipe, which means we're going to get this done properly. The way it should be done. Yes, steel. Oh, you beautiful, beautiful creature, you. Right, more pipes. Because what I'm going to do is... where am I going to put the pressure regulator? I need to try and keep my cables tidy. But the pressure regulator has to feed off the black cable because that is just what needs to happen. Do I have a... I've got pumps, but the pressure regulator works the same way. So the cable's at the bottom, it moves left to right. So the problem I've got here is that the pressure regulator can go there. But then, if I'm going to put my oxygen here, that is a long way to travel. The other option is I make this a wall piece. And I think that's probably the play. Or make this one a wall piece. Yeah, let's stop like trying to be ridiculously fancy. Let's do this properly. Stop what you're doing. I need a wall. You are not the right printer. Give me my wall. I need a wall. I need a wall piece. We are doing the... No, not composite. I need the flat wall, which is part... I always forget which part of the kit it is. This one. Yeah, flat wall. So I would like... I need 2 of these. I need to put one on the inside. And then I need to go and put one on the outside. And then I could take the one that is inside down. Until I know what I'm doing. Thank you. Right, So what we're gonna do is flat wall.
Hunger critical.
Do that. You're always hungry or you're always thirsty. Just stop whinging. What do you think this is? Stationeers difficulty? To be fair, I've got no pressure on my base. I did not have to do this. I've only emptied like one waste cannon there. Waste canister. But never mind. I've got no jetpack. I got no jetpack! Ah! Excuse me. So. I can't reach that without a jetpack.
Waste tank critical. Jetpack critical.
Just breathe for a second.
Oxygen low.
Right, and then we're gonna need this. Nothing fits anywhere. Right, 1 second. Let me make some space. They're temporary. Right, ready?
Waste tank
Go.
critical.
Right. Now I want to put a flat wall there. Okay, you ready?
Waste tank
Go, go,
critical.
go, go, go. Quick, steel sheet. Boom. And then I could put that back in there.
Jetpack critical.
See? There's always more than one way to skin a cat. You're fine. Stop your whinging. And now we have the wall on the outside. We can remove the wall on the inside. And then we can do all of our piping and shit. Right, you go away. You come with me. Right, now we can remove this guy. You go there. Right, so then what I'll do is get a pressure regulator. Iron, gold, copper. And I always do pressure regulators like this because it's not something that I need instantly. And a pressure regulator is just easy. So, make it easy. I think someone said, well, oh, I think it's a few people, but I think Balin specifically is who I remember. Keep it simple, stupid, is the rule. Don't overcomplicate it unless you need to. So, if I put a pressure regulator here, then I have oh no, don't do that. Otherwise I'm going to lose that precious oxygen. Do that. Then I can run this around. What this is going to stop me is running that power around anymore. Which I don't think is going to be a massive problem, to be honest. Right, I need some more insulated pipe. I've got 10. Oh, I can do it. You there, and then we'll have you there, and then you there. So we go for black cable. We very simply bring this down. Is that the right pressure regulator? It is. I need to get you connected to the black cable, which is all the way over there. So we can just run straight across the room. Like so. As you do. And then, last but not least, I need to do a utility. And I'm also going to need some black paint and some white paint.
Air tank low.
Air tank, we're about to sort out, lady. Right. So, what we'll do... The thing with this one is we are going to have to use a radiator. Because this is all on the external wall, I could probably put a radiator there. So it's just out of the way hidden. And it will keep this canister that I'm about to put in there where I need it. What is in here? That is fine. You can become my new oxygen canister. Like so. Set you to... Oh no, I can't. I need a radiator hit down here somewhere as well, don't I? For this to work. Let's go 5 megapascal. Turn you on. And there we go. We now have oxygen refillable station. I already had a canister full of oxygen. Never bloody mind. What I can do with this one is pick you up. I can connect that to that because this just has nitrogen oxygen in it. So we can connect that to this. Excuse me. Or do I connect it to the input of this? It might be easier to run that into the greenhouse. To be honest. If I just do this temporarily. Remove that last pipe segment. Stick that there. And then remove this. There we go, like nothing ever happened. But now I can remove this guy. And look at that. We've got 2 megapascal of oxygen. And that's going to last us ages. That is going to last us bloody ages. That canister there. That bit of CO2 will eventually disappear. So I'm not going to worry about that. That's fine. That's because I've been using waste tank versus whatever. What is in here?
Jetpack critical.
Primarily O2. I should not be using that for jetpack. What I can do is once this guy's
Critical.
out, I'll use that.
Oxygen low.
So that one just stay here for now. There is a gigantic daddy longlegs next to me. Anyway, off subject. That's fine. So you and you and you. I think we're pretty good now.
Jetpack critical.
So get you black. We now. Oh, hang on. I need to do the utilities. So you and you and you. Just so everybody's happy. Stick you in there.
Health low.
Health's fine. She's lying. Utility goes in the locker. And like I said, that one can stay there. Okay. Well, even though in the grand scheme of things it isn't a lot, we are in a much better position right now. We have done a fantastic job. Well, I've done a fantastic job. You've just sat and watched me. For the whole video, I don't know. But you know, you were there. Maybe. Or maybe you weren't. But yeah, so we are looking better. Much, much better. So next time, I'm going to pressurize the base. Because there's really no reason to not do that now. We will do cooling in the base. That shouldn't take us long. That's just a bit of oxide. And once we've done that, then I would like to start looking at getting some of the deep miners. So we'll go for it. We'll get the rover made. Go for a bit of a journey. Try and find a region where we can mine like iron, copper, silicon, and gold. Start getting that stuff shipped over here. We can use our furnace as a hot furnace, which is great. And then from there, we just want to make a superb base. We'll look at rockets. We'll get some trading up. We'll increase the greenhouse. All that kind of stuff. And we might get... Well, no, we will definitely get this base looking pretty sharp. So, that has been a... Probably around about a 3-hour video. I'm going to cut out some of the mining. If I haven't already done it, then whoops. And yeah, hopefully you prefer the longer video. Let me know if you do. Let me know if you don't. And I'll change it. So, thank you for watching. Until next time, take care. Bye.